I visited 5 places scattered across Lehighton to see who really has the best chicken wings in all of the town. We are doing Carbon County, but first we're stopping in Lehighton. I asked you who has the best chicken wings. You said who has the best chicken wings. I've said chicken wings a lot already, but guess what? We're going to go ahead and get into it. First stop on my journey across Lehighton to find the best chicken wings. We stopped in Weisport. Yes, I'm still including it in Lehighton, but it is the Boatyard, a very famous place, a very popular place. But as you can see from this juicy picture, we got the teriyaki wings, and I love teriyaki, so we're going to get into it. These things look absolutely awesome. Boatyard in Lehighton, Weisport, whatever you may. Got the sweet teriyaki kind. I'm going to mix it up during this whole little journey. Sometimes I'm get spicy, maybe get a little bit of garlic, maybe a little bit of lemon pepper, maybe a little bit of teriyaki. One of my favorites. But yeah, so first, let's just go ahead and get into these. I was going to get boneless like a child, but I decided to man up and get bone. These are steaming. I got these like 5 minutes ago and they're still steaming. That's awesome. Went there when they right open too. Just like, you know. So good. I was going to get out, but there's a bunch of geese. There might be 45, 50 geese. It's me from the future. Yeah, I'm just overreacting. There's probably like 20. That's still a lot. First time I've ever been to the Boatyard. That place is always packed. I feel like I should be eating this on the camera. I don't know what you're thinking. Tim, you're eating wings in your car? Isn't it going to get all messy in there? Well, luckily, I have napkins. Now that I'm eating this, I did forget to grab napkins. Classic. I tell you. The sauce, top notch. Some good sauce. I love me some teriyaki. Look at these. These are nice sized wings, dude. They are not playing around. Got a dude still staring at me. He probably wants some wings. I'm not giving it to him. I don't know. And this is just one of a million places that sell wings around here because, like I said, everybody sells wings. Some people sell burgers. Some people sell pizza. Everybody sells wings. Everybody sells wings. So, on to the next. Coming up next, we got Griff's Ale House located on 2nd Street. We got the whiskey barbecue wings here as you see me driving past it. But go ahead, we'll now zoom in right now to see the whiskey barbecue wings that I got. They look fantastic, as always. And not as always because I've only ever been there once. So, yeah. All right, we're at our second location. We went to Griff's Ale House in Lehighton on 2nd Street. This time, we got the whiskey barbecue. I'm looking forward to this because I love anything barbecue for the most part, but I think the whiskey generally adds a better flavor to the barbecue. So, it is steaming. I literally just left there. I went down the street. Look at this. Come on, focus in. Get this juicy goodness. Come on, cinematic. Look at that. It's like an asteroid of tastiness coming right for your belly. All right, so let's get into it. As you've heard me multiple times say, you can't go wrong with chicken wings. You cannot go wrong with barbecue. They're like chocolate and peanut butter. They're like, insert whatever you want. It's like classic Americana, one of the greatest American inventions of all time. A lot of meat. Wait, what? You think you'd be done with it by now, but you still got meat there, which is good. Still talking about wings, right? This is a very dense wing right here. A lot of meat on it. You know, I had one napkin, and I don't think I have any now. I might have to try and reuse the other napkin. Here we go, another one. It's steaming, just literally burning my middle finger right here. Look at that. Look at that, just layers of sauce. Just, I should call her. I also got a stout, or a Guinness stout. Never had a Guinness before, so I'm gonna see what that's all about. Update: It wasn't good, like, at all. These are flat. These are my favorites. So, I showed you the big mountain comets coming towards your camera. Now here comes a flat. Or an apartment. No. I wish I could show you this right now. There's a dude scratching his back and laying on the bench with a cane. That's what you want when you're eating wings. You want your fingers to get messy. You also want to have napkins and wet wipes if you're eating in your car. You just can't go wrong with wings. Yeah, no shit. That's why you're making a video about it. Another down, another one to go, and I'll see you on the flip side. Next up on the list, we got Sappore's restaurant, located just down the street from anywhere you've been in Lehighton. The wings here are very popular. A lot of people talk about their wings, especially on wing night. I went on wing night. I went on the daytime, as you can see. I got the teriyaki and I got the sweet chili. Both fantastic tasting. I don't actually talk to the camera in this next clip because the music was really loud and I don't want to get a copyright strike. But anyways, on to my beautiful daughter. And there's my beautiful daughter who tagged along for the ride. She wanted to do this as well, but she didn't want to go for the wings, so it's okay. She got the cheesesteak. She got the fries, both equally yummy. And maybe we'll do a cheesesteak one in the future. But as you see right here, I am pulling up the sweet chili ones, and it's just dripping in sauce. Add a little bit of slow motion for, you know, dramatic effect. But we're going to go ahead and take a bite into these. And again, they're famous for their chicken wings for a reason, because their chicken wings were pretty good. They were recommended, so of course other people like them. And we will go ahead. I didn't really record much. And look at that. That's like just a whole nother leg. That's more than the chicken wing. That's like the chicken wing and thing. But anyways, I didn't really record in here because the audio in here, because there was a lot of music going on and a lot of people talking. It was very busy. You know, wing night. It gets very busy. And that's, yeah. I also included this next part. I'm going to slow it down. See, my lip ring just fell out. I don't have a stopper for it, so it just falls out randomly. And then we see I'm now discovering it inside the chili sauce. Next up on the list, we have Pizza Como, one of the most popular places in the area to eat. Everybody knows Pizza Como. They have stellar pizza, among other food, and Nino Special. But of course, they have chicken wings here. That's why we're here for this video. We got the golden barbecue, which I think was just regular barbecue, but it was still great nonetheless. Again, I don't really talk because the music was loud, and I'm also talking to my wonderful other half that joined me for these wings. So yeah, here we are inside. Again, there are a lot of people here. It's a very popular place if you've never been here. If you have been, then you know how popular it is with all the food that they sell. We did get a slice of pizza beforehand while they were cooking the chicken wings. I got chicken parmesan. Again, fantastic pizza. Anyway, the chicken wings, we got golden barbecue. Again, probably just regular barbecue, maybe a little honey barbecue mixed in. Amazing sauce. Top-notch sauce. One of the best sauces probably in this whole video. And then I was pretty poor with my camera edit, and I just kept putting my hand in the way. So I went ahead and just, kept putting my hand in the way. Which leads us to our final location in this video, PJ Whelihan's, located by the Turnpike. Again, very popular place. They sell many things. It's a bar. We got the peach barbecue. First time we got peach barbecue from here. We generally go here a lot. First time we got peach barbecue. Again, another outstanding sauce. Again, it was popular. It's a popular place. A lot of loud music. A lot of TVs going on with sports. So I didn't really record the audio. So instead, you'll have to hear my abysmal attempt at voiceover. And as you've guessed, again, I'm not talking in this video because music playing. We ate inside. And the waiter came over and was talking to us. So if you're the waiter that see me recording for no reason, hi. So again, as you see, the waiter comes over and she's just chit-chatting with us. We've probably been to this place, I'm going to say, maybe 15 times. And she's probably been our waiter maybe 13, 14 of the times. So we're always just talking, but on to the ratings. And now it's time for the highly coveted wing rating. We got the crispy outside, the juicy inside, tenderness, sauce, and size. We're going to the boatyard with a crispy outside of 8. Very crispy, nice and crispy. Again, juicy, nice and juicy on the inside. We're going with an 8. We're going to keep it like that. Moving on to the tenderness, we're just staying with the 8s. We're doing the 8 one right now. Nice and tender, exactly how you'd like it. Not almost perfect. Sauce, again, 8. This place was just stellar all the way around. And then moving on to the size is where we break the cycle and we throw a 9 in there because these were very nice sized wings. And we will go ahead with the final rating of 82. So currently in first place, it's the only one that we've rated, the Boatyard. Moving on to Griff's Ale House. Again, we got the crispy outside. We're going to go ahead and we'll give it a 6. It was still pretty crispy. Not as crispy as the Boatyard, but still pretty crispy. And then the juiciness was still nice. Again, just a tad bit less, but not that much different with a 7. And then the tender was just as good as the Boatyard. Moving on with an 8, and we moved on to the sauce with the whiskey barbecue. A little weak in my opinion. The whiskey barbecue was still good, but a little weak, so we gave it a 5. And the sizes, again, were nice and great, what you would like to see. It was an 8, and then the overall we'll give that a 68, which still keeps it in second place behind the Boatyard. Third place, we got Sapores. Again, I got 2 different ones. The crispy outside was a 9. It was almost a 10, but sometimes it was a little too crispy, which brought it back down to the 9. Cooked it a little bit too much. It was a 5, but still good. Tenderness, again, same thing. I think it was a little bit too cooked, so the tenderness was brought down a little bit. The sauce, great sauces. Again, with the 7, that's a stellar number that you want to have. Size, 6. Not a bad size, just a good medium size, which will give it an overall rating of 66, which will put it in third place. Pizza Como coming in at number 4, or the fourth one. We got crispy outside, nice and crispy, what you want. Gave it a 7. Same with the juicy inside, nice 7 rating. That's a stellar rating that you can ask for. Tenderness, we're sticking with the 7s across the board for this. Nice and tender. Moving on to the sauce. Again, I cannot talk about that sauce enough. It was really, really good. Number 9, and then the sizes were, again, great. Number 7, which will bring Pizza Como's rating to a 74, which I believe brings it to second place. And then we move on to the final location in our video, PJ Willihan's, where the crispy outside with a 7, nice and crispy, what you like, juicy inside, a little bit more juicy on the inside than it is crispy on the outside because we gave it an 8, and then we gave it a 6 on tenderness because sometimes it was nice and tender, but a little tough at points. Sauce, again, stellar sauce. That peach sauce is really good. We gave it a 9. The size, again, excellent. 8. So that would bring the final score to 76. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to give the final rankings for everybody that we've seen in this. On to the final ratings, we have Sapores at 66. Coming at 5th place, 4th place, followed by Griff's Ale House with a 68, just edging it out. And then 3rd place, sitting in the middle, Pizza Como with a 74. And then 2nd place, we have PJ Willihan's with that peach barbecue sauce coming in at 76. And your winner for this first video is the Boatyard with 82. And if you're wondering how much I paid for everything, $63 with 57 wings. That brings it to $1.10. So thanks for watching, and go ahead and comment something else to do down below.